How's it going, guys? Doroface here, and at the time I upload this, it should be Christmas for most people. So today we're going to be doing something kind of special. Wynncraft has had this festival going on, and one of the features is that across each day for the past 2 weeks, you can invite NPCs to the town. And now that 2 weeks have passed and Christmas is here, the full list is out and available to invite, and now that it's Christmas, each of them will give you a unique gift. So I'm here to see what each of the gifts are, and to add to it for people who've never played Wynncraft, I am going to give a little bit of lore on each NPC and go in order from the first ones you invite to the last ones you invite. So, let's get right into it. So to start, there's the Traveller, who's the event NPC, and the gift he seems to give you is the Emblem of the Blizzard. These emblems are part of the event, they're just kind of a sign that's, you know, it's kind of like an I was there type badge, and it reads, "Forget your troubles and don't stop moving. The friends you meet along the way will keep you company through it all. Thanks for participating in the 2021 Festival of the Blizzard." So that's the first item. So to begin this video, the first NPCs you invite are Enzan and Therck. These are the two NPCs involved in the second quest that you ever do as a player, basically the first and lowest level optional quest. Enzan sends you to Therck, Therck needs you to grab an item for him, and then once you've done that, the quest is complete. So, what does Enzan give? Oh hey, I had something I wanted to give you, you know, in the spirit of the festivities. I've spent some time at the Winter Fair, and I figured I'd get you something while I was there. Except, I couldn't decide what to get, so... Get to the point, Enzan. Right, so instead of purchasing an item specifically, I gathered a reasonable amount of gifts for you. Here, Merry Christmas. 24 Craftsmas gifts. Anyway, have you been enjoying the festivities? See you around. So it seems he gives you 24 Craftsmas gifts, which is an item you can use at the Winter Fair, which is another part of this event, and with the Craftsmas gifts you can buy things from the merchants at the Winter Fair. Does Therck give you anything in particular? Oh, he does. Welcome back. Therck, it's gift-giving season. You have to give them a gift. What? I didn't sign up for this, brother. I don't even... Alright, fine. For your gift, you can have this chain I found. I'm sure it has some sort of value. Oh, a corrupt chain. It's an ingredient. Now that's out of the way, did you need anything? I don't need anything. Leave me be, would you? I'm trying to relax. So these are just two of the, I think 20 or 21 NPCs that are invited. So let's move on to the next one. So the next NPC is the Cook. The Cook is basically from the second quest in the game, and you need to basically grab him some ingredients, and he uses it to make food for the soldiers. That's a very simple quest, very early level, so what does he have to say? Ah, there you are. I was looking for you. I spent my time here cooking up a great Christmas feast for everyone here. It took some time, but I'm finally done. Here, take this, as a thanks for getting me out of Ragni, if only for a little. 1 Craftsmas dinner. Is there anything else I can help you with? Just checking in. Alright, let's see what this is. Craftsmas dinner. Health regen, main attack damage, spell damage, and warp speed. Oh my gosh, so many people are joining for this. 3 uses, lasts 30 minutes, and has a cooldown of 5 minutes. A hearty meal of seasoned grook meat and varied vegetables. Makes sense for the cook. Alright, let's move on to the next NPC. The next NPC is Nick. He is one of the Santas, because Wynncraft has multiple Santas. This is because each of the Santas organize their own area and distribute gifts to each. Like this Santa over here gives gifts to the ocean island of Selchar, and Nick manages the desert town of Almuj, except that Almuj has a poverty issue, so he kind of needed your help in his quest to help give the poor people of Almuj, you know, something to enjoy during Christmas. What does he have to say? There you are, it's Craftsmas. It's been a while since I've gotten to have a proper one. In the tradition of the holidays, I have a gift for you. They're a set of boots I've owned for quite some time. I'm rather fond of them, but I'd be willing to give them to you as thanks for all you've done to help. 1 snow tread boots. Oh, then is there anything else I can help you with today? Just passing by. Well, alright, I'll see you around then. So we got a new pair of boots. Level 32 to 36, that makes sense for his quest's level. According to the tag on these heels, these boots leave a trail of snow no matter where one walks with them. Wait, do they have like a particle effect? Oh, they do! Ooh, that's cool! Wait, that's actually really cool. No wonder he was fond of them. That's actually such a cool cosmetic item. No way. Of course, I'm not going to be wearing them all the time. My boreal boots are a lot better, but that is a cool item. I'm putting it in the Craftsmas chest right away. Next up is the man, the myth, the legend, the Seaskipper Captain. This guy is the goat of fast travel. Without this guy, you would need to manually use a boat, or your spells, or just swimming to get across the huge ocean that divides the areas of the game. This guy's boat, it fast travels to each of the areas across the ocean, and so he basically makes life a lot less painful. What does he have to say? Oh, my favorite customer. It's good to see you. It's Craftsmas, isn't it? The peak of the holiday season. And I've just the gift... It's Craftsmas, isn't it? The peak of the holiday season. And I have just the gift to give you. Take this bottle, man. I make good use of it, but I reckon you'll enjoy it as well. One winter's wine. Oh, did you want something? No, see you around. Winter's wine. No effects. Effect is drunkenness for 60 seconds with a cooldown of 30. Drinking this potion will make you drunk for 60 seconds. A large flask filled with more alcohol than one can drink. Wait, so if I drink this... Oh, so it's an infinite drunkenness potion. Oh. I think I'll cut to the next NPC right now. So here we have the legendary General Graken. So there's this dungeon in the game called the Underworld Crypt, full of zombies and skeletons and all that stuff. And this guy helps you raid it with his army. And he's comically British, basically. He's written to be so British that basically nobody can understand him within universe, so... Go on, chum. Have a round, splash out, or did you want a smidge of chin wag? Any Craftsmas gifts to pass along? Oh, we have to ask him. Matter of fact, I do. Cost a bomb, but I got oodles of these Christmas crackers. They've got jokes on the wrappers, and they're absolutely mint. I've got to shake the hand of whoever wrote them up. 16 Craftsmas crackers. Right-click to open for a small gift. Festival of the Blizzard. May present a choking hazard, proudly produced in Caucus. So, if I open this, we open up a Christmas cracker. What's a jungle dweller's favourite instrument? The trombone. And there's 2 emerald blocks for that. Okay. I might open up the rest of these later in the video, or like, maybe just later in a different video, I don't know. If you want to follow up to this video with these Christmas crackers, then let me know. Oh, and, basically, the joke explained, Troms is a town in the game, and it's in a jungle, so if you live in the jungle, your favorite instrument is a trombone, because it's like a trombone, but it's troms, and the next NPC is the one and only Nohno. This guy is a chicken-obsessed lunatic, who lives on an island by himself with a bunch of chickens, including his wife, who you unfortunately cannot kill. Nohno wife. Nohno wife. Okay, so what does Nohno have to give us? Hey you! Come over here! I have something for you! So I've been told I'm supposed to give gifts at these stupid festivities, so I have prepared a gift. Ta-da! Behold a chicken! It's yours now. You better love it like your own child, or I'll be angry. 1 chicken. Now, that's all I had. Will you go away now? I'll leave. Good! Leave me and my wife alone. Wait, was that new dialogue? Can I get another chicken? I'm going to choose to believe you're asking me because you loved the 1 chicken and now you want more. What else could you have done with the other one? Just take the chicken and go. 1 chicken. I didn't even see them! And you can kill them. Guess we got chickens! I can't even put these in my inventory. They're just here. And I think I'm gonna swap roles before showing the next one too, because I think some people are dueling over there. It's hard to tell. So, say goodbye to these chickens. They're gonna be abandoned in Wynncraft World 35, and will live out the rest of their existence until the world resets. Goodbye. So the next NPC is the desert researcher Junes. She's not too involved in like too many quests, but she's in a lot of secret discoveries, I think. And she's basically going through the Alem Desert, trying to find the history that once laid there. So, what does Junes have to say? Oh, cringe username. Glad to have caught you. Apparently it's traditional to give gifts in the festival, and as thanks for getting me that specimen I wanted, I thought I'd give you something. Firstly, some payment for your help earlier, but also, I found a lot of these keys, all identical around the desert, and seeing how I only really need to have one to study, I thought you could have the rest. Who knows, they might unlock something important somewhere. 5 Caissop tomb keys. And 8 emerald blocks. Nice. Well anyway, can I help with anything? Just passing by. It's good to see you anyway, thanks again for inviting me. Okay, so we have 8 emerald blocks, it's pretty good, and 5 keys to Caissop tomb. Now, here's my prediction. I'm going to walk over to the bank, I'm going to put the keys in, and the keys are not going to stack with the other keys, and it's just going to be the most painful thing. Look. Where are they? Caissop tomb key? Why? Next up is the pirate Honip. He's involved in literally only one quest in which he kidnaps you and makes you do labor on his boat. So, what does he have to say? Hey, enjoying the festival so far? Are you enjoying participating in the gift giving? Oh, that's right. Merry Christmas, lad. Huh? A gift? Oh, you wanted a gift from me? Why would I do that? It ain't like we're particularly close. In fact, it's not like we're even friends. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't owe you anything. Thanks for the invite, though. And what about you, Pep the dog? Huh. So the Christmas gift from these two is nothing. That makes sense. You have good logic. Next up is the Santa from Selcha. He's much like Nick, but he can actually get presents to every single person, instead of having to kind of struggle to get through due to the poorness of Almage. And in his quest, you do time travel stuff and he turns evil, and it's one of the weirdest but kind of coolest old quests that this game has. Like, it's pretty good for the time in which it was released anyway, so what does Santa have to say?
Ho ho! My, is it Christmas already? I'd nearly forgotten. Well, in the spirit of the holidays, I have a gift for you, traveller. It's a powerful relic, though I trust you'll put it to good use, ho ho!
Stormcaller.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, traveller.
Merry Christmas.
That's the spirit.
Calls upon storm clouds to cover the skies, changing the weather. So if it's constantly snowing here in Deathless, so it won't really make a difference here. But if I decided that I wanted to make it rain in this area, by just right-clicking this thing. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so I don't think it makes it rain unless I'm in the wrong biome. But that's cool. Let's turn it off. Yeah, that is a cool item. Time to put it in the bank and head on to the next NPC, who is Asher. This guy lives in Time Valley, an area where time's all distorted. And this goon gets himself stuck in the past, and then he dies in the past, and it creates like a time loop, and you gotta go back and fix it. He's literally nothing but trouble, and he has the worst hairline in the world. Oh, there you are. Gosh, I was wondering when you would show up. Well, it's Craftsmas, isn't it? That means I gotta give you a gift. I get to give you a gift. And this isn't just any gift, it's an antique. One of my favorite things to look at. But you did save me after all, so I'll give it to you. It's a snow globe. I was given by Martin some time ago. It always interested me, but I've never figured out how it was made. Either way, it's yours now, so it's up to you. One antique snow globe. Right, well that's all I had to say. Anything you want to know? Just passing through. See you around. What is this? If you look through the grill... You look through the glass, it looks like the snow globe holds the Temple of Time, fully repaired. Placard underneath reads, "Time for Craftsmas Joy." So it's a lore item, that's cool. Next up is the esteemed artist Caissop. You can tell he's an esteemed artist because his name is an anagram of Picasso. In his quest, you're basically traveling around and finding ordinary farm animals which are rumored to be fabled beasts, and then basically lying to him about the details of the fabled beasts, and he draws them. So, what does Caissop have to say? And done. Oh, my old new assistant. Or could I even say, my friend? Perhaps given enough time, even you could be the friend of a legendary artist such as myself. But it's good that you're here. I've finally finished my newest painting, and as I did last time, I made 2 copies. I'd like you to have one. After all, it's thanks to you I was even able to be here in the first place. 1 Caissop's happy holidays. Now, that is all I had to say. Is there anything else you want of me? I don't need anything. Well, you know where to find me. I think he's confident like that. That voice. I don't know why I gave it to him halfway in, but... Did a cave noise just play as I looked at this? That's a really cool painting, though. The next NPC you invite is Worid. Worid is a con artist. In his quest, he basically lies and says that he has an illness which he has to cure by obtaining $250,000. And in the quest, you steal $250,000 to cure him. Because apparently you're playing the most naive person in the world, so... What does he have to say?
Aha! There you are, just the person I was looking for. Now, as you may remember, the banker here isn't a huge fan of me. Shocking, I know. Who wouldn't be a fan of Worid? But either way, this means he'll be on the lookout for me. But my friend, not for you. So, I'll need you to go, distract him for a minute, during which I'll be doing nothing of note. You know, Worid, just a trustworthy guy. Alright, are you in? Great, if you get lost along the way, come back to me, I guess. So, my friend, what can I do for you on this fine and inconspicuous day? So if I talk to the banker... Hello, banker. Oh, you again. Are you still hanging around that rook? As I told you then, liquid emeralds cannot cure anyone of anything. He was lying to you, and you did everything he asked of you without question. At least he's gone now. He won't be able to do any harm to our bank anymore. Still here? That should have been enough time for Worid to execute his plan. Okay, Worid, what did you do? I distracted the banker. What now? Oh, right. You are still here. I didn't forget about that. I value your friendship. Oh, so fine. Alright. You did distract the banker for me. Here, take this. I cut off the profits. 2 liquid emeralds. You can go now. Thanks for your help. Have a nice life. Awesome. The next NPC is Doan. Now, Doan is an interesting NPC. In his quest, he wants to catch an airship flight, but he lost his passport, but he really needs to catch this airship flight, so you locate a black market and get him a fake passport, and then, you know, that's how the quest goes. You help him catch his flight. So, what does he have to say? Hey, there you are. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I'm supposed to pay you back for the Letvis Delight, right? Here you go. Have some of these chocolate coins, too. I can't get enough of them. Sweet Tooth, remember? They make them right here at the tavern. I just bought their entire stock. I never would have discovered these if you hadn't invited me to the festivities. Thanks again. 4 emerald blocks and 32 chocolate coins. Anyway, did you need anything? Just wanted to say hello. Oh, well, hi then. Okay, so emerald blocks, nice, and chocolate coins. Heals 250, and has a duration of 0, so it's an instant heal. A candy coin with an imprint of a sword and shield on it. So let's see if I eat these. Huh. Yeah, you can just munch on them. That's funny. I bet, like, it would be funny to jitter click through them, but I also want to keep them, so... yeah. Next up is the Juggler, within the same tavern as Doan and June's. The Juggler is a legendary man who revolutionized travel in the Gavel continent. Basically, he has a tavern in which you stand on these podiums and you get juggled over to a different area on the map. Thing is, it's one way, for some reason. I have no idea how he does it, but let's see what he has to say.
Hey you, pal, get over here. So you see, now that I've scouted this place out, they're nothing compared to my establishment. I've gained plenty of info though. Now I know what all the competitors are up to. And it's nothing. They're up to nothing. Do you know how freeing that is? Knowing nobody can stand up to you? I'm on top of the world, pal, and nothing could take me down. Hey, here, in the spirit of Craftsmas or whatever, take these here teleportation scrolls. They'll take you straight to my place. Then you can enjoy all that I have to offer. Getting thrown places, getting taken somewhere by a horse, getting transported somewhere through leaves, falling through a tunnel somewhere. Point is, you got options, pal.
So teleportation scrolls.
What are you looking at me for? Did you need something?
Just passing through.
Yeah, pass on through, pal. Hey, could you get me another drink from the bar?
Huh. So teleportation scrolls. You know, this would be good for most levels, right? But there is a raid near Sinfras, and one thing that raids give you is teleportation scrolls to the town closest to the raid. So if I open the bank, see I already have 20 Sinfras teleportation scrolls, so I'll just pop these with the other items. Next up is Kelight. A lot of people in the community hate this guy, because he's an extremely egotistical person who makes you do the impossible to prove yourself, and even when you prove yourself, he still acts as though he's better than you. So, what does this chump have to say?
Yes, I think this makes for a fine vacation. I take it you have been enjoying the festivities yourself. You seem eager to chat. Anything interesting, or is this merely a courtesy call?
Are you participating in the gift giving?
Well, it is tradition, and far be it from me to deny tradition as such. As a matter of fact, I have the perfect gift for someone like you. After all, there is almost always room for improvement. As a matter of... wait, oops. So take this and heed its advice closely. Surely it will bring you to new heights of greatness. No need to thank me. After all, a status as lofty as mine is not won merely by birth circumstances. I work to get such heights.
Manual of the Legends. Offers a random piece of advice written by Kelight. To be truly great, one cannot simply hope. One must take initiative, for such greatness is not found, but earned. Okay. Okay. What does he have to say? You flip through the manual, finding a random page. Tip 17. Examine your elements. Often, elemental affinities are disregarded by inexperienced soldiers, and doing so will swiftly lead to one's downfall. Elemental coherency can lead to devastatingly strong attacks against one's enemies, but ignorance can lead to one's enemies doing the same. After all, no matter how defensive or agile one is, an elemental weakness will pierce through without any reduction. As such, the only real solution is to exclusively utilize element-neutral gear, to remove elements from the equation entirely. Well, guess my leggings are in the right direction then. Next up is Maxie. This guy's from Caucasus, a continent where they use electricity instead of magic, and Maxie's kind of like a rookie at it, you know. He's not too good. He's being trained up by Ava, who we'll get to in a sec, because she's one of the last ones you unlock. And there's a lot to tell about Ava, but let's see what Maxie has to say. Hey, it's great that you're here. And Merry Craftsmas. Oh, blank powder. So what's new? It's definitely nice. Yep. Blank powder is good. Basically, let me give people who don't know Wynncraft a rundown. Basically, in Wynncraft, there are these elemental powders which you can find and enchant your weapons and armor with. And usually you'll find a specific element, you know. So you don't really have a choice when you find a powder, you'll just get one at random, you know, one of these 5 elements. But blank powders can be exchanged at a powder exchange to get any tier 4 powder of your choice. So say, as you can see, I'm liking on tier 4 fire powders, for example, so I can get some of those, or I'm liking on tier 6 water powders, so I can get a bunch of tier 4 water powders to make up for it. That's pretty good. The next NPC is Alem. This kind of glum-looking guy defends the graveyard near the Twain's mansion. This guy is probably dead, probably alive himself, very gloomy guy, you know, doesn't talk very much, probably knows stuff about this event that nobody else does, because there's kind of been hints that it might be more sinister than we'd expect with all the snow. ...
It has been some time since I last left my home. Be glad those spirits were cooperative. Those flowers hold the power of a very different frost to this one. Take them. They are a memory of a fractured past. I have no use for such.
5 frozen orchards. ...
See you around! ...
Frozen orchards. Temporarily freezes the user, fully restoring their sprint meter. Ooh. I think you can also buy these at the Winter Festival, but that's really cool. And I'm gonna use it now. Ah, there we go. Huh. So the next NPC is Gale. Basically, there's this place called the Kira Hive, in which the queen of the hive, Kira, is creating an army. Each section of the army has an element. Gale is, I think, somebody who's meant to be dead in the lore, who was brought back as the leader of the air division of Kira's hive. So, what does Gale have to say? You know, I wasn't kidding about pulling my punches in our bout. I could have gone way harder on you, but then I might have actually killed you, and that would have been a huge mess. I really don't envy that new girl, Orja. She has to clean up all the losing contestants. She had to get used to seeing bodies. Trying to make sure she never has to see one in my room, at least. ... Okay, enough of that heavy stuff. I came here at a party, not wallow over the unsavory bits of work. Give me the lowdown, what do you want to know? You're fidgeting with something in your pocket. What? Oh yeah, I guess I am. Why'd you ask? What do you mean I'm acting weird? I've seen how you all act around the square here. You all look crazy. I'm acting defensive? I guess so. Yeah. Suppose I'm just reflecting on things now. Being out of the hive is a bit liberating, but I've got obligations there. This isn't a forever thing. Just a little vacation. I bet if I asked, she'd let me go out way more. It's just, this is too tough to, words, mouth, speak. I always wanted to explore, and to have a place I could come back to, but my first home wasn't it. I said I couldn't leave no matter what. Not without someone looking over my shoulder the whole time, at least, but it's so restrictive. Being stuck in one place forever. It's different with the hive, because I'm choosing to stay there, but I can't help but think it feels a little bit the same. So this thing's been burning a hole in my pocket the whole time. I don't want it anymore. I've got other, more important keepsakes. All this thing has on it is bad memories, but, well, it feels like if I give this away, I'm leaving part of myself behind. Does that make sense? It's almost been like holding a grudge. I left that place out of spite, really, but holding a grudge for that long, it hurts a little. It's a lot of effort, and itself, it's restrictive, too. I want to be free from that. So, am I leaving behind something bad? Or am I leaving behind something important? Or maybe it's both. I really don't know. I guess for someone like you, this wouldn't have all that baggage, though. And I heard gift-giving is a big thing at this festival, so how about you take it? Wouldn't have gotten to process all this if you hadn't told me about this festival, so I sorta owe you one, anyways. Here, take it. As much as I hate this thing, keep it safe for me, okay? And hey, keep your eyes on the skies and your ears to the breeze. Looking up and forward is way better than looking back. I know somebody who probably would have appreciated learning that sooner than they did. One Crest of the Highlands. Right-click to use, duration 60 seconds, cooldown 150 seconds, sprint regen walk speed reflection. It has a seal depicting a great plateaued highland and some motto you don't recognize. It's well cared for, but clearly old. This character's definitely going to have some lore significance later, but we definitely don't know right now. Let's try this thing out. Ooh, yes. I can stack the walk speed with my walk speed. The second to last NPC that you invite, but not the second to last NPC of the video, is Ava. This character is basically the best girl type character of the community. She's in disguise right now, but she's basically an anthropomorphic bird girl from Caucasus Island. It's because of her personality that she's basically earned the, the favor of the community. It's kind of funny, And she was also probably the grindiest NPC to invite here, so I suppose the developers know her worth, at least her worth to the community. So, what does she have to say? Hey, I got something for you. I'm trying to follow your gift-giving tradition or something. I guess you can consider this another thank you for everything you've done. Please just take this. There's one from Athena as well. 4 Corkian amplifiers. That's really good. I'll see you around. See you. See you later. Huh. So, we got these Corkian amplifiers. Basically, when you identify an item, I could actually put it back in and re-identify it. And that re-rolls the item, like the stats that it gives you. So you might get better stats or worse stats, it depends. And Corkian amplifiers kind of help buff your chances a bit, so that's a really useful item. And the last NPC that you invite, but not the last NPC I'm going to check out in this video, is the mysterious lurker, aka the King of Ragni. This is the first quest NPC that you really go out of your way to talk to. He's at the very end of the tutorial, and you talk to him to end the quest. So he's basically the guy who invites you into the country, takes you in as a soldier. Pretty cool. So what does he have to say?
Young master, Craftsmas has come upon this realm, and that means it too is time for the tradition of gifting. Well, I suppose I could offer you some more... Well, I suppose I could offer you some of my own emeralds. It's a universal gift, after all.
5 liquid emeralds, ooh.
And that's done and over with. Is there anything else you need me of?
Just saying hello.
Hello indeed, hero.
Of course the king gives you just, riches. That's such a kingly thing to do. And before I, mess with some of the Christmas items, I'm just going to quickly check around, because there are some other NPCs in this town that have, unique Christmas dialogue. So let's see if they have anything. And the final NPC within the Christmas tree is the real Yahya.
What do you want? You can't have my mushrooms.
Why are you in a tree?
This is my mushroom tree. A big tree with mushrooms in it. What would a real mushroom tree look like? Go find out. I'll pay you, maybe.
But I will mention I have actually bought the tree he's talking about. Well, the tree in quotation marks. The Yahya tree, as you can see here. So if I bring you Yahya, the Yahya tree, what do you have to say about it?
What do you want? You can't have my mushrooms.
I have something for you. -1 on my Yahya tree.
Oh, you found a mushroom tree. I don't have any money. Hey, get out of my mushroom tree. You. Hello, I have something for...
Oh, this is new.
I have something for you.
1 Yahya sapling.
What? Do you want something?
What is this? Water the newly planted tree. Once the tree is planted, water it and keep up a regular schedule of watering. This will help the roots become established in the surrounding soil. Huh. Can this actually be used for anything? Suppose that's a mystery for another time. The Yahya sapling. Intriguing. So with all that done, all that said and done, that took a lot longer than I expected. So, this is a really cool event. I recommend you guys check it out. There's about 8 days left before the festival's gone. So I'm pretty sure there's decent time for you to invite all these guys, unless you're not high enough level to access their quests. In which case, have fun grinding out the server. I'm just gonna check to see if the Traveler has anything new to say. And if not, then I suppose this is where I'll outro the video, so... If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. As I said in the past the past video, I'm going to try and upload more frequently now. Because I actually want to, demotivation. That stuff is dumb. I'm annoyed by getting demotivated on making videos, so I'm just gonna stop it. So, have a good one. Unless there's more dialogue. Alright, here's no new dialogue. Bye!